Welcome back, Stasa23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And before I get started, if you like this video, please drop a thumbs up on it. If not, thumbs down works as well. And if you like knife content and you're not already, think about hitting the subscribe button. Today I have a fun one for y'all. I'm doing my top 15 frame locks of all time. This was a tough one. Never like picking my children out like that. I'm not going to have them in any particular order because that's just way too hard and it would take me way too long. So we're going to go through them and I'll kind of explain why I chose the ones I did and that type of thing. We got one that was honorable mention. It was only because this particular variant of this knife is fairly new to me, but I could definitely see it becoming that. And that is the Quiet Carry Drift. Just an awesome knife. Love that diamond texture on there. Love the fact that it's in Van X steel. Nice, thin, lightweight. Good cutter. My cutting video on this will be coming soon. I've already done a review of the opening hole method one. This is the thumb stud version. So y'all stay tuned for that. It'll be coming the next day or two probably. Alright, so let's get into the list. First up is probably not any surprise, and that is my custom Oz Machine Companyoosevelt. I don't have a whole lot of customs in here. Tried not to. I don't own that many customs anyway. But this is probably my favorite knife of all time. You know, if I had to choose at all of them, just love this knife. Checks all the boxes. It's really smooth, super lightweight. I got to pick the materials, that fat carbon camo, whatever camo, black camo, Damascus spot clip. I mean, y'all seen this one many times. It's got that Spidey flick action. The sounds are awesome. It's got really thin cutting geometry. All those things that I like and what I look for in a knife are on this particular one. Now, like I said, it is a custom knife and it's not cheap. And trying to get on his books is an act of Congress. So that is the first one, the Oz Machine Companyoosevelt. If you get a chance to pick one up, do it. Don't hesitate. Don't think. Just do it. Next up is my Brian Brown Knives Jager M. This was a production run. I got on the pre-order of it, and I'm super happy I did. This thing is a slicing machine as well. You can look at that deep hollow grind right there. Very, very nice. It makes the ting sound whenever it's open, and the action is incredible. I love the fact that it has multiple opening methods. I got this awesome action on the flipper tab. And if I don't feel like using the flipper tab, I can use that thumb hole. And that's a huge plus. I'm not a huge flipper fan, but every once in a while I want to use them. So whenever I have the option of multiple opening methods, to me that's a win-win. I don't see why. You know, I know some people are only one way or the other. But if it doesn't kill it ergonomically or look terrible aesthetically, then I'm all for having multiple opening methods. I got this Damascus clip from Brian. Nice work on this one. I'm sure he'll probably be doing another production run, so just keep an eye out on his Instagram. And I would get on this one too if you get a chance. Alrighty. The next one up is my Strider PT. The PT is my favorite of all the Striders. That's why the S&G won't be on the list, because the PT is just easier for me to carry. And I find myself carrying it a little bit more, and I love the aesthetic. This particular one's got an MXG gear, deep carry clip, S30V steel, that new blade shape, that nice thin grind, beefy frame lock, and this one is ridiculously smooth, like butter. That is the Strider PT. And he does small runs of these as well. I don't know if they're, I don't think they're available right now, but you got to keep an eye out for them if you want to get one. I think these were like $350, I think. I think it's a great deal for what you're getting. Especially a limited batch knife. All right, another, I guess you call high-end production limited batch, and that is my Koenig Mini Goblin. I think it's a very attractive knife. Bill Koenig's an awesome guy, him and his wife, and he knows how to machine a knife. His tolerances are impeccable. His action and detents on any one that I've ever felt were just, I mean, when I say spot on, dialed in, amazing. Very, very nice. You got a hollow grind on here. I wish it was a little bit thinner behind the edge, but still an awesome knife. A little pricey for, you know, being a production knife, but I liked it enough to get it. That is a Koenig Mini Goblin. Alrighty, the next up is a Wii knife, and that is the Wii Mini Busker. This is an ethnic tan collaboration with Wii. This one made the list just because it's unique. It has that unique opening nub in there that really feels, you know, you can feel it whenever you're opening it. It has a nice snappy action. It's got that mechanical look to it. It's got perfect symmetry. That's one thing that he's known for. I think we did a pretty good job. Nice and smooth, minimal flipper tab, and I love that blade shape. That is the Wii Knives Mini Busker. I think you can still pick these up at some places, so definitely look around if you're interested in this one. I don't know if I've been saying it, but this one's in 20 CV. I'm not sure what the Mini Goblin, and I think it's an M390. This one is, I think, 20 CV as well. I'm not certain on that. I'm pretty sure it is. And my Roosevelt's an AEBL. All right. Next up is the Monterey Bay Knives Old Guard. And this one made it because I think it's just a classy looking knife. You got that beautiful carbon fiber on there, void free M390 blade. I talked to the guys over at MBK, and they're supposed to be sending me a mini OG to check it out, see, you know, what I think in comparison to this one. And I don't know, maybe I'll end up picking that one up as well, and maybe it'll replace this one. But meantime, this one is breaking in nicely. M390 blade, just a very classy, like kind of Sabenza-esque look. Monterey Bay Knives Old Guard. All right, the next up is a discontinued Spyderco, and that is the Spyderco Bowie. This one is one that I like so much I bought it twice. XHP steel. Look at that. It's got that mirror polished stone wash on there. Absolutely, probably my favorite finish. And I love that blasted, tumbled look on the scales. XHP steel. Love that blade shape. Marcin Schleich design. Wire pocket clip. Ridiculously smooth on phosphor bronze washers. It's got that bank vault lockup. Super smooth. I love a nice knife on washers that's nice and smooth. And this one definitely does it. It has the sounds. It has the look. What else could I ask for? I love XHP steel. All right, next up is the Enrique Pena Mule. Mule is just another one, kind of like the Monterey Bay knives and one that's coming up here soon. It's just a good knife. It's a nice classic blade shape, no frills, just nice, like, good work knife, good use, EDC use knife, M39 steel. This thing is super smooth. I'm not sure if he'll be doing another run of these. I know he makes custom versions of this that look very similar. And I couldn't afford that, so when I saw these, I picked one up. And there you go. That is the Enrique Pena X Series Mule. Alrighty, the next up is designed by Brian Nadeau of Sharp by Designs, and that is the Evo Bowie with that so beautiful satin finish. It's hard to show y'all that. I'm working on my lighting in here in my shop. I promise y'all I will get it down packed eventually. I missed out on the pre-order of this knife, and a friend sold me theirs like a boss. And man, oh man, I love this knife. The action is impeccable. Love that flipper tab. Comes out with authority. That silver twill, it's even really shocked me how much I ended up liking that. I didn't think I would. But on those black scales, it has that tuxedo look. And the action on this thing is just yummy. Made by Reeve. Designed by Brian Nadeau. There's his maker mark right there. I think these are also either M390 or 20CV, something like that. The only thing, I'm not a huge fan of the pocket clip. Oh yeah, still, I don't think I've ever posted my review on this one, but if not, hopefully it'll be coming soon. Alright, the next one is the Giant Mouse Ace Riff. This is a Jesper Voxenay's design. I'm going to be honest, when I first got this, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. I think it's because the detent was kind of harsh at first. And mine, the pocket clip was pushing down on the lock bar pretty hard. So I had another wire pocket clip that seemed to fix the problem. As you can see, it's not pushing down on there, and now I can easily Spidey flick it, and can easily flip it with the flipper tab, even though it's a little slick. Just a nice small knife that I can get a 4-finger grip on because of that forward choil. These are in, I think, L-Max. If I'm wrong, correct me down below, but I think these are in L-Max, and I love L-Max. So these are this run of the ribs were made by Reeve, and they usually do a impeccable job. So there you go. Love that micarta taking that nice patina on there. The Giant Mouse Ace Riff. All right, we got 5 more left, and the next up is another custom, and that is my JG Scout custom folder M390 blade with probably the best hand satin I've ever seen. It's impeccable. I know Jason Guthrie is very meticulous, and whenever he makes a knife, he goes over it with a fine-tooth comb. And I've always loved the look of this one. The large one is a little bit too big for me. The Ranger, the Scout was just a perfect size. These are, I don't know if he's currently making this model right now. I think he's focusing on his Aero model. And I'm just glad I was able to pick one up. Would love to be able to get one of his new Arrow models. That's a beautiful knife as well. Just stupid smooth. This thing's on Teflon, and whew, it's one of the most buttery smooth knives. God, it's amazing. Action, awesome. And he has a tungsten lock insert that he patented, and that lock should never wear out because tungsten is stupid hard. There you go. That is the Jason Guthrie JG Scout. All right, here's one I hadn't carried in a while, but it's still one of my top 15, and that is the Shirogorov Neon Light. I liked the simplicity of this one. The monochromatic look. I don't always have to have a monochromatic knife, but I just thought this one was very attractive. And the action, man, oh man, that action is just ridiculous. This one has got my edge on it, as you can see. And it's rocking S90V steel. Definitely the best action I have on any knife. The detent is just perfection. It flies out like it's got a super stout detent, but no, it's perfect. Wish all flippers were like that. I'd probably like them a little bit more. I really like the new ones with the inlays. I think they're absolutely beautiful, but I'm good with what I have. All right, this was a tough decision. I had 3 of them to choose from, and I might be surprised which one I picked, and that's one of my Hinders. I have the XM18 3.5-inch Bowie and the XM18 3-inch non-flipper spear point, and the Fire Attack model. This was super tough, and I'm gonna eliminate 2 of them. And first, it would have to be the Bowie. The 3.5-inch regular size is just thicker and a little bit heavier than what I like to carry more often. Still love the knife. It just gets beat out by these 2 more times than none. Got these sharp dress knives, micarta scales on there, super yummy. Battle bronze finish on the titanium, and the working finish on the blade. Oops, sorry, it's 20 CV blade. And this is the Triway. Now this was the very, very tough choice right here. Because these 2, I love these 2. I carry these 2 quite a bit. I just had to think hard and figure out which one I carry more. And lately, it's been the Fire Attack. I don't know. I don't know why. Usually, I'm not I usually when it comes down to it, I usually grab the smaller knife, but just the feeling in hand, how smooth this one is, and the utility on that blade is just yum. This one's also in CPM 20 CV, but this is not in the Triway. This is one of the original ones. It's got the the working finish on the scales. Stupid smooth. I just tightened this one up because it was guillotining me. So there you go. Love it. Now I still love those other 2, but I just carried this one a little bit more. All right, 2 more left. Next up is the Something Obscene Company J Cape. This is the one that I got heavily modded by my buddy Fanatic Edge. He did the scale work. I told him I want to try to lighten it up a little bit, and he was going to do me some internal pockets, but we decided to go with this pattern with his Statue of Liberty finish, he calls it. It's hard to show. It's got that teal and I don't know, like a bluish in there. It's sick looking. And I don't think he did the hardware or the clip. I'm not sure. I think they were already like that. Yeah, because it was bronze before. The only thing I don't like about this knife is the pocket clip. I don't like the way it looks, and it tears up my pockets, and it's hard to get in and out. But overall, this knife is super comfortable in hand. Another one that's got, you can hear the ting. It's got super great cutting geometry with that nice hollow ground blade. Just a wicked slicer. M390 blade steel. Something I've seen company Jager. Last but certainly not least, and this is another one that was a very tough decision, is my Chris Reeve Knives large Sabenza 21, the Doppler. It's actually been beating out the small Insingo with the micarta inlays. Both of these have titanium dual thumb studs done by me, and in my opinion, without it, I'm just not as fond of the knives. Just the pointiness of that stud that comes with it, it just kills my thumb. And these thumb studs are so much better. And you get dual studs, and you have to pay the ridiculous amount for them. This is titanium studs from Tie Connector. That's where I get a lot of my studs from. If everybody's always emailing me asking me where I'm getting my thumb studs from. Tie Connector is probably my favorite place to get them, especially if you're looking for titanium studs. You can also find titanium studs on eBay, Etsy, places like that. I think even Knife Kits has them. But Tie Connectors, I get a lot of my modding materials from Tie Connectors. They have a whole bunch of stuff to offer. So there you go. That's my top 15 frame locks of all time. And like I said, that is as of 2021. You never know, it could change tomorrow. But as of right now, my all-time is what you just saw. Let me know what you think. If there's any that I didn't show or eliminated, or that you would put in this list, let me know down in the comments, because if it's something that I don't have, I might look into it. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. Let me know how the quality of this video is. Like I said, it's in my brand new shop. I'm still trying to fix the sound because it was echoing a lot because it's still not full yet, and I'm working on it. All right, guys and girls, I hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.